exciting episode of Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are doing great, guys. How has been your weekend? How did your weekend go? Let me know how it went all around, in the comment section below. Let me know how your weekend went. Let me know what did it for you and, the favorite Afrobeat jam that you were listening to throughout the weekend, guys. Thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares. Thank you for every single quarter of contribution to see to the growth of the community. We say a very big thank you to you guys. And without wasting much of our time, because there's actually a whole lot to unpack this morning, guys, let's go straight into the news. First, we have Olamide and Wizkid. We have Bado himself and Wizkid. You guys know that they recently dropped a single, Kai, and then there's just been a lot of feedback on that particular song. Oh, these people did not take the song serious. Oh, these people were just having fun on the time. Everybody already had one or two things to say about this track, guys. And then this track, Kai, has gone on to debut at number 7, guys, on the US Afrobeat songs chart. I mean, this is a song that you guys are saying it did not really eat, or this song did not eat. Like, it didn't eat. But then it's gone on to debut at number 7 on the US Afrobeat songs chart, guys. And then for Wizkid, you guys, last week was not the best week. I mean, if I'm talking about, the an Afrobeat artist that really had a very rough week last week, it had to be Wizkid. I mean, personally for him, he might not have a rough week. Make it just be saying that fans, they think, say, okay, this week don't rough for Baba. But for the fans, guys, it was really rough, from tour cancellation to everybody coming out to say, you know what, I bought the ticket, I've booked my hotel, I've paid for my flight, everything. Like, everyone had one or two things to say, guys. I missed all of this. Wizkid did not say Bekem. He didn't even tweet full stop. Talk less of coming out to actually say that, okay, you know what? This was what happened. This is what is happening. We're on top of the situation. Nothing at all. Just talk cancellation. And now, guys, fans are just really scared and just hoping that the whole tour doesn't get cancelled, guys. Now, I missed all of this. Wizkid was spotted with the Black American singer J.Us in the club, guys. And fans are like, what exactly is going on? Okay, now at least we can confirm through the video that we see that, okay, you know what? It seems like Wizkid is actually fine. Maybe, just maybe, he's okay. And there is like a bunch of other things that's the reason why that tour was cancelled. But then, they've still not said anything and they were really, really waiting. But then let's look at what fans, let's go and read what fans have actually been saying. Now we have Shaka saying, so he won't give his fans updates on why he cancelled his tour. Like, Wizkid, your fans are actually waiting for you to come out and talk and say, okay, you know what, this was what actually happened. This was why I cancelled, some of the dates on the tour. This is what we're going to do. Just talk cancellation and then bunch of emails being, sent saying that, okay, you know what, your money will be refunded. I mean, fans are not really having it. And then we have Ashley saying, you don't use people ticket money, go clubbing. What a fraud. Hey, I mean, so because Baba De Club now, he said he don't use people ticket, but they said they were going to refund now. So how is it correlating? Like, Ashley, how is it correlating? How is it entering each other? How? But then we really just hope that Wizkid comes out to address the situation, or maybe, just maybe, his associate or anyone close to him can actually come out to actually explain, okay, you know what, this was actually what happened. And then someone who is, let's say, close associate of Wizkid, was just on his own and then tweeted, super excited for what is to come, Kalma. And everybody were like, you know what exactly is to come? What are you saying? Everyone has talked about, I think he's talking about Wizkid. I mean, I think it's Wizkid that is actually talking about. But then we have No Stress saying he's not talking about Wiz. He's been tweeting since, make you now relax. But can we really confirm that he's not talking about Wizkid? I mean, this one just tweeted in parables. What exactly is he excited for that is coming? Is Wizkid going to, try to make it up to his fans? Is Wizkid trying to plan something really huge? Like, what exactly is Wiz planning to do? How does he plan to make up this, make this up to his fans? We really do not know. And then we have the broke boy saying, you better not cancel what is to come also. Like, really? But, at this point, fingers crossed. Let's just hope that whatever it is that Rotimi Rude Boy is excited for, is what fans will also be excited for. And then hopefully it is about Wizkid actually coming to clear the air on what actually happened, guys. And that's all we'll be having on Wizkid. Moving on, we have Davido, guys. You know, what seems to be an happy situation, you know, something worth being joyful over. Fans have actually said, you know what, there's something wrong with what you did. So over the weekend, Davido had gone on to surprise his daughter Haley in Senegal for a 8th birthday party, guys. And then definitely, if you guys have actually watched that video, I'm sure you would have seen how happy, how excited this baby girl was to see her dad. And you know, I mean, the hug actually lasted for, you know, more than 5 minutes, if I'm not wrong. Because baby girl was just really excited to see her dad, guys. And then fans will always be fans. Una must surely talk. Like, you guys will surely talk. You will definitely see something to say. So definitely, Emir of Lagos are gone on to say, this is one of the reasons people disrespect Davido. You are going for an 8-year-old birthday with kids, and your inner wear is showing. But when you want to go and meet an adult, you wear suits, you dey sag, and all your butt showing for an 8-year-old. I love you, man. Do better. Guys, see, Davido actually surprised his daughter at a birthday party, you know, all fun, all beautiful, everyone excited. And you know what? Davido is actually a good father. I mean, he's actually a good father. But then fans are like, you know what? You could have dressed better. Man, what, you know, his pants were actually below, you know, when they say below the belt, it's actually below his waist, like really down, like bend down low. That's exactly what his pants were like. And definitely he had belts on, right? Yeah, I think, yeah, he definitely had belts on. Yeah, there was belts now. But then fans have raised the concern that you were going to a kid's birthday party. I mean, this is not the right way for you to have dressed. Like, Davido, this is not the way for you to have dressed. And then we have Samuel Onimisi saying, Father of the Year, because he surprised his daughter. Then surprised in quotes, like surprised. I don't understand. Isn't he the father? Just imagine if it was a woman and it's read, Mother of the Year surprised her daughter for her 8th birthday party. Aren't we dropping the bar too low for men at this point? As a man, what do you think about this? Write your suggestions and your opinion in the chat box. Let me know what you think about Samuel's, you know, comment. You know, Samuel is not even bothered about what Davido was wearing, what it was not wearing. It's just bothered about the fact that everyone is actually glorifying the fact that Davido surprised his daughter at a birthday party. Like, you know what? Is it not the father? What's up with your surprise or no surprise? Is he not supposed to be there? I mean, you know, Samuel is just angry that people are glorifying this thing. But you guys let me know in the chat box if you think that this is not something worth, you know, glorifying, or something that should even, you know, be talked about, like, oh, Davido surprised his daughter. I mean, you guys let me know in the chat box. And then we have Neon, excuse me, guys. And then we have Nen saying, Father of the Year or Father once a year. Abba. Like, oh my God. You guys, your reaction sometimes, I mean, look at what this one did now. What to shock me? It's a Father of the Year or Father once a year. Like, how now? Like, what do you mean by Father once a year? Are you trying to say Davido is an absent father? Are you trying to say Davido is not there for his kids? Are you saying Davido is not always there for his daughter? Hey, you people be, you know, take it easy with the way you give your opinion, because online, you can talk anyhow you want it online. Then we have Dr. Pen King saying, "Na me supposed surprise them?" Question mark, like, how far now? You don't surprise them. So it's me that's supposed to go and surprise. I mean, it doesn't even look like Dr. Pen King was, you know, having it nice at all. And then amidst all of the enjoyment and, you know, the surprise and the all fan reactions from saying, God, you know what, this is not decent enough. Davido's song With You featuring Omale has gone on to surpass 20 million streams on Spotify, guys, in less than 1 month of release. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Like, are you seeing, in less than 1 month of release, guys, you know, this song has gone on to surpass 20 million streams. And then this is like the most talked about song on the 5 album. Even though fans have gone on to say, you know what, there's nothing you want to tell me. Omale carried this album, and then this particular track he had with Davido is the one that actually made this album trend. Because if not, if I know you're talking about this album, but you guys let me know in the chat box if you think, you know, that if this particular track With You was off the album, do you think the album will still be making wave as it is currently making? Or you think it should just be there? Like, it's just be there, regardless of, the effort and intentionality that went into the rollout strategies. But you guys let me know your thoughts about this in the chat box, and definitely let's go into the street of X to actually read out what some of you have been saying. Now we have Ayobami saying, next month deductions coming. I will be there no matter what, laughing out loud. See, you people will not kill me, because what is it with you guys and anticipating Davido's stream reduction? Like, when he dropped the album and started making numbers, started making waves, you people came and said, you know what, they will soon deduct it. You will soon see the original number of streams. And then Hayobami has gone on to say, you know what, I will be there no matter what next month when the deductions start coming in. You guys, let's even settle this to once and for all. Do you really think that Davido is doing something, something fishy with his number of streams? That's why it gets to be so affected anytime Spotify decides to actually start deducting streams? Because definitely it's not only Davido. I mean, in the past, we've had Adekunle Gold being affected. We have Tenny being affected. So what exactly is the point here, guys? And we have Prayer saying, Omale carried the song, guys. Like I said, do you guys think that if this song was not on that particular album, that 5 album, if this track was not on the 5 album, is it possible that we would have really not been hearing about this 5 album like we've been hearing about it all the rave? The buzz that's all around the album will not be there right now. And then With You is also the 5th most streamed 2025 Nigerian song so far on the platform, guys. 5th most streamed. 5th most streamed, guys, for a song that was released in the 4th month and in less than a month, guys. It is the 5th most streamed 2025 Nigerian song so far on the platform, guys. Congratulations to Davido. Congratulations to Omale. I mean, this one is actually really beautiful to see, guys. Moving on, we have Rema. I mean, talk about an artist that has gone on to make marks, that has gone on to, leave his imprint in the hearts of fans. Like, you can't hear about a Rema show now and not wish that you were there, or that you will be there, or that you should be there. I mean, if it's Rema, you already know that it's another banger. Like, another banger. From great shows, great performance. Like, man is always at the top of his game. I mean, just last week he was recognized by the mayor of Boston for actually, promoting the African culture. And Rema has gone on to do it again, performing at the Scotiabank Arena last night in Toronto. And if I tell you guys that fans really had a swell time, you need to believe me. Why? Because Rema definitely is iconic entrance. Bam. When he performs these 2 hit songs, Ozeba and Macham, you already know that everywhere is about to scatter. Like, everywhere is about to literally scatter, guys. Rema is that one Afrobeat artist that actually knows his game. He knows what he's worth, and he's always reminding people that with me, you cannot have a bad show. And then let's go into the street of X to read what fans have actually been saying. Now we have OVC saying, wow, Wizkid, they cancel tour like person where they cancel bottles for beer parlor. Like, really? When exactly will Wizkid rest? I mean, finally we've actually seen a video surfacing on the internet, him chilling with JOS, and let's just hope that all of this is coming out to address it, or do something to make it up to the fans. Maybe release another song for you guys. Abi, SCs, what do you think about that? And then we have Tizzy saying Rema is far bigger than Wizkid now, if we are being honest. This one is a big claim. Tizzy, this one is a big claim, but you guys let me know in the chat box if you think, if you believe, not even if you think, if you believe, if you support this motion, that you know what, Rema is currently bigger than Wizkid. Let me know in the chat box. And then we have Ebube saying best African performer. I thought we had this title given to Odogu already, or are we taking it back from Burna Boy and giving it to Rema? You guys let me know your thoughts in the chat box if you think that Rema is actually the current best and biggest African performer. Because I tell you guys, with Rema, you definitely cannot have a bad show. And moving on, guys. Something that happened over the weekend was that Lamine Yamal named Burna Boy and Rema as his favorite Afrobeat artist, guys. Like, this guy literally drags scales and like, you know what? I don't care what you're gonna think. These are my favorite artists. Maybe I vibed to your song because the song just came on. Like, fans are like, really? But But definitely we'll go on and, to read out what fans have been saying about this particular revelation that Lamine Yamal actually made. And then after that, he's gone on to start vibing to Peter P Square 2014 hit song, Oh Yeah, shaking oh yeah, shaking na 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 na. You guys, it seems like this guy actually has an agenda, if you ask me. Because it seems like he's coming to, the Afrobeat space to actually cause commotion, like cause kasala. He vibes to this one now. Maybe Peter P Square now, they get big again. They start going for shows just with this one song, just like he did for Skills. And then he will now move on and say, oh, these are not my favorite artists. These are my favorite artists. And then he goes on to vibe to another song. You guys. And then after Lamine Yamal actually said, you know what? Burna Boy and Rema are my favorite Afrobeat artists. And then Odumodu Black now said, this boy is a snake. He said, this boy is a snake. Like, this is a snitch, man. How can you rate Skills that high and then they're asking you in an interview who your favorite Afrobeat artist and you're saying Burna Boy and Rema? Well, you guys, do you think that what Odumodu Black actually said, do you think is actually what it like? Was it necessary or is indirectly actually, season Skills and not even minding Lamine Yamal at all? But now let's go into the street of X to actually read out what fans have been saying. And the first person, this one is even a fan of himself, like he's his biggest fan. Skills himself had gone on to announce that, you know what, my album is ready, Martina's son. Now, Martina's son. So like, okay, we have, ATM saying, who is Martina? Like, Lamine Yamal's mom. Because at this point, he already, dropped a single, Dance Like Lamine Yamal. So would we be surprised if Skills actually drops, an album and titles it after Lamine Yamal's mom? Like, really, would we be surprised? And then we have Ajao saying, hope no be the boy mama name be that. You guys. See, at this point, we actually need to ask Skills, like, Skillo, you need to let us know, what Martina's son actually is. Like, how did you come about that name for your album? Or maybe it's not even the title of the album. What do we know? But then we have Tino saying it's always Burna Boy. I never see any player that said they listen to Davido or Wizkid. Guys, really? Do you really think that we don't have players that actually listen to Davido or Wizkid? Because like, oh, it's always Burna Boy, always Burna Boy. And then we have Temi saying Yamal no one shake body again. At this point, if like say dance like Lamine Yamal no go dance again, it'll be like say Yamal no go dance again. Because now it's moved on to the next hit. And what is it with Lamine Yamal and old Afrobeat? Like back Afrobeat song. That's why I try to bring back to, the trend now and let everybody start vibing to it. But then let's see how far this gets. And then we have CD2 saying, after them dedicate song to you, I pour you spit. I mean, CD2 is pouring Lamine Yamal spit on behalf of Skills. Like, after he sang a whole song and dedicated it to you, you're not saying that Burna Boy and Rema are your favorite Afrobeat artists. Really, I mean, guy, don't play like that. Like, you're saying, don't play like that. Oh. And then we now have Faji Capital saying something like, this one is actually really, concerning, It said Peter versus Paul, the Shekini royalty saga. Will you be there? You guys, Lamine Yamal has actually vibed to this whole, like this back, 2014 hit song from Peter P Square, Peter versus Peter and Paul, Peter P Square. Then oh yeah, Shekini. It has actually vibed to this song, and then Faji Capital is saying, if this song later comes back into the trend and then everybody is jamming it, definitely they're going to have royalties of this song. So now we now have Peter versus Paul, because definitely we already know that they are no longer good. Like they've splitted, they've separated. Everybody done did their day. But now what happens when the song start gathering, royalties again? How are they going to share it? Are we going to see another royalty saga? Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. And maybe, just maybe, this might just be what will bring about the unity between Peter and Paul. Who knows? Fingers crossed still. And then moving on, we have Kizz Daniel, guys. So Kizz Daniel has gone on to announce that he will be dropping an EP on the 30th of May. And on this EP, we have Runtown, we have Buju Benson, we have Fola, we have Odumodu Black, we have Bella Shmurda, we have Zlatan, Angelique Kidjo, Johnny Drill, guys. This one, is it still EP like this? I've been an album, because EP where we will know artists go just drop like 3 to 4 solo songs, or at most have like 2 features or 1 feature. Kizz Daniel really said, you know what, I'm going to do it my own way. You're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to have more than 5 features on this EP. Guys, what's going to happen when he finally wants to drop an album? And then definitely, we know fans will definitely talk. Now we have Cypril saying, I'm waiting for him, and Buju Benson and Run Town. But you guys let me know which of these songs off, the EP that Kizz Daniel is about to drop, can you not wait to listen to? Is it the one with Run Town? Is it the one with Fola? Is it the one with Buju Benson, or Dumodu Black, Belash Moda, Zlatan, Angelique Kidjo, or Johnny Drill, guys? Let me know in the chat box below. And then we have Yellow saying, no solo, finished artist. Do you guys really think that when artists actually do not have solo songs on their EP or album, it means that they do not really have the talent again? Like, is that what it means, guys? Let me know your thoughts about this in the chat box below, guys. And that's all we're going to be having on the news this morning. Thank you so much for all that you do for us at Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and every quarter of contribution, guys. Let me know in the chat box, if you think that this Kizz Daniel EP is going to be a hit. And also let me know, let's just settle it once and for all, if you think that Rema is actually currently the biggest and greatest Afrobeat performer in Africa now, and then maybe Odogu should, like, relax a bit. Thank you so much once again, guys, and I'll see you again. Bye.